Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm really glad to see you here. If you are learning Russian, this place is exactly for you because here I'm as the native Russian speaker. I'm trying to explain to you some of the basics, some of the rules of the Russian language, and I'm teaching you how to speak Russian. And in this video lesson in particular, we are going to be talking about the Russian numerals because knowing numerals is very important in any language that you speak. You can count some things, objects like your age, the years that are passing by, so it is very important. And in this video we are going to be learning how to count in Russian from 0 to 19. We are only going to be talking about count until 19 because Russian numerals are quite lengthy and mouthful a bit, so especially if you are just starting to learn this language. And so as not to like scare you away or something, I decided to separate the lessons on the Russian numerals in several parts. And let's start from the beginning, from 0 till 10. Then we'll talk from 10 till 19, and this will be in this video. And in the next ones we'll talk about how to count further. So first things first, what you have to know about the Russian numerals is that there are two types of them, like in the English as well. We have cardinal numerals. Those are numerals that are just like basic quantity, that are telling the basic quantity, like 1, 2, 3. And in Russian we have them as well, and those are 1, 2, 3, and so on. We'll learn them further. And there are also ordinal numerals, like when you're talking about the order of things, like first, second, and third. And in Russian it will be like, for example, первый, второй, третий. But these are the matter of the further lessons. First things first, we have to learn the cardinal numerals. And let's go to the cardinal numerals from 0 to 10, and let's talk about them, let's look at them, and let's learn to pronounce them. Let's start from the 0 one. The 0 is nol in Russian, or there's also another pronunciation, is nul. Both mean basically the same, but as a Russian speaker I'm gonna tell you that nol is used very often. It is the most commonly used name of this zero, of the zero numeral. So you may just learn nol, and nul, it's like basically you will encounter it in some books, some classical books, some literature. It is basically not used in the common everyday speech. Next we have 1. It is один in Russian, один. Notice that the first O is read as A, один. Why there are so many other options written here by me? Well, if you not know, or if you have watched one of my previous lessons, I've talked about the gender of the Russian nouns. Russian nouns have 3 genders that are masculine, feminine, and neuter. And when we combine cardinal numerals with the noun, if the noun is like of a certain gender, like if it is a feminine gender, then the then the numeral used with this noun will also be in this same feminative gender. So these 3 options are all these 2 options are of the different genders. Один is the masculine gender, одна the feminine gender, and одно is the neuter gender. So you combine them with the nouns of the corresponding gender, and there you have your like expression, like short sentence. So when you're counting the nouns. And this word одни, it is basically the один, the word один, but in the plural form. одни. We will talk about when to use this type of a numeral in what situations, but much further. You don't have to like bother yourself, bother your head with this right now. Just know that this form also exists. And there's also this form раз. Раз is usually used in the basically informal type of speech, but when you are counting objects, like раз, два, три, четыре, пять, like when you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like you have some objects and you have to count how many of them there are. So you just have one, two, you like pointing your head, pointing your finger on each one of them, and you are counting them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there we have раз, два, три, четыре. So the same in Russian, but both forms are correctly if you count with starting your count with один or with раз. It's all the same. It's basically not a big deal, but the один form is more literary, is the more literary one. So it is more like colloquial speech, раз, and один is more like literary form. Next we have two, which is два, два or две. Again, these are two forms of the same numeral based on the gender. Два is used for both masculine and neuter gender. So if you have if you're combining this numeral with a noun of a feminative or of a masculine or neuter gender, then you use два, and две you use with nouns of the feminine gender. And the next ones are basically always the same. They don't have any other forms, so those are much easier. So you basically have to remember forms of gender forms of the numerals 1 and 2. Один, одна, одно, одни in the plural, and два, две in for the numeral 2. Let's go next. Next we have 3. Which is три. So basically sound very much the same, but when you're pronouncing 3 in English, you have to put your tongue between your teeth, and in Russian the sound t is pronounced having your tongue not like behind your teeth, so you pronounce it as три. Next we have 4, which is четыре, четыре, четыре. Next we have 5, which is пять, пять, пять. Next we have 6, which is шесть, шесть, шесть. Then 7, it is семь, семь, семь. And 8, it is восемь, восемь, восемь. Then we have 9, which is девять, девять. And we also have 10, which is десять, десять, десять. So let's go from the beginning. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or you can count it like this. 0, like let's not start with the 0, let's start with 1. Раз, два, три, четыре, пять, шесть, семь, восемь, девять, десять. Раз, два, три, четыре, пять, шесть, семь, восемь, девять, десять. Or 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you have to learn it by heart so that you will be like easily counting from 0 to 10. I suggest that you practice remembering these nouns not only from the 0 but also from 10, and try to like go like from the middle of these numerals. So like just make sure that you remember the words without having to count in your head till the numeral that you have to know. like when I tell you, oh, hey, how is 5 in Russian? You will say like, you will not like pronounce in your head like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, you will just have to say right away, it's 5, 5. So you count from 0 to 10, and you also count from 10 to 0. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So I hope that's clear. This is, of course, that you have to learn by heart. And now let's move on to counting from 11 till 19. So I hope it was not scary to you. The words may look rather lengthy and mouthful, but there is logic to it, so I hope it will be easier for you to remember. The logic is basically like this. So you take the numerals from 1 to 9, and you add to them the ending nadzать. There are some changes, of course, in the stems of the numerals of the words that represent the numerals, but they are minor and are very easy to remember. So let's see how they correspond. So we have 1, which is 1, and then we have 11. We basically take 1 and add the ending nadzать. Nadzать basically means it comes from an old Russian, and it means basically over 10. So if we translate word by word this word, it means that it is 1 over 10. So 1 over 10, 11. So it is pronounced as 11. 11. Notice that we have two N's here. 11. Next we have 2. And here is a little change. 2 is changed into 2, and 12 is added, and we have 12, which is 12. 12. So basically 2 over 10. 12, 12. Next we have 3, which is 3. And here we have it very easy. We just add nadzать to the word 3, and we get 13. Next we have 4, which is 4. Here we drop the ending ye and add nadzать, and we get 14. From 5 to 9, it is super easy. You are dropping the soft sign in all of these remaining words, and just add nadzать, and you get your numeral. So 5, we drop the soft sign and we add nadzать, and we get 15. 6, which is 6, we again drop the soft sign, add nadzать, and we get 16. Next we have 7, which is 7. We drop the soft sign, add the ending nadzать, and we get 17. 8, which is 8, dropping the soft sign, adding nadzать, we get 18. And the last one, which is 9, 9, again dropping the soft sign, adding nadzать, and we get 19. So as you can see, there is logic to it, and you just basically have to know by heart the numerals from 1 to 9 and how to make them into numerals from 11 till 19, which is having to add nadzать and make some minor changes to the stems of the original numerals. Now let's repeat these numerals one by one. We have 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So that's it, and now let's just practice again counting all of the numerals that we've learned today from 0 till 19. Let's count all together. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And let's count from the ending till the start, from end till start. Let's go 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So that's it for today. I highly encourage you to watch this video as many times as you need to practice your pronunciation, to listen how to pronounce these words correctly, to repeat after me, and to practice your pronunciation. And of course you have to learn these words by heart. It is very, very useful, of course, very necessary if you are serious about learning Russian. So good luck with your studies. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it yet, and please support my videos with your likes and your commentaries. So have a good day and goodbye. I'll see you soon in the next video.